Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree. Today we are doing a guided sketch with me. I will be explaining my sketching process from beginning to end, but first I would like to say thank you for all the love on my first YouTube video. Thank you for listening to me yap about my life, and I love seeing your comments on here and on threads. I really appreciate you all. Now, something to know, I cannot talk and draw at the same time. I need to learn how to do that. So these videos will probably always be voiceovers, but that's okay. So now let's get into the drawing. Today, I'm just going to keep it simple, so this won't be like a super long video. Now, the first step in my drawing process is to find a quote or something that resonates with me, and I write it down at the top of my canvas. Now, I already have my quote, and it is, "There are always flowers for those who seek them," which I think is a really pretty quote. It's by Matisse, a famous painter. I really like his work. Next, we're going to highlight the word or words I want to stand out, which would be always and flowers. Then I'm just going to lay out my grids, which I love, by the way. I don't do a lettering piece without using these composition grids. They're a huge help. These grids come from, I believe how you say his name is Stefan Kuntz. Stefan Kuntz. I actually don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he did his thing on these grids. So now as I'm laying out my grids, I'm thinking about the visual hierarchy of everything. Like, will this look good? Will this look balanced when I actually start drawing out everything? And that's important, at least to me, because I want whoever is looking at this, I want them to think, hey, this looks good, this flows. Just make it a little bit bigger, put it in the middle of my canvas. Now let's make a new layer and start to insert our words into our grids. I'm using the 6B pencil. Now, when I'm doing this round, I'm not too worried about how everything is looking. I'm just inserting the words. We'll go back and refine the sketch after everything is in its place. And by refine the sketch, I mean it's just gonna still look sketchy, but we're just making everything look better. And now I'm just going to lower the opacity on that layer and then go right back over it. Now, when I do these, I don't really have a certain style in mind. I usually try to get some inspiration from somewhere like Pinterest, but I want to keep this one pretty simple. So we're just going to do my regular old handwriting with this top part. And then with the always and the flowers, I'm doing like a combination of like block letters and kind of bubbly looking letters. Maybe not bubble letters. These just look like regular block letters, but I think they're gonna have like just a little bit more rounded corners on them. All right, now that we have that down, I'm making things a little bit more interesting. Instead of just writing in the next 3 words in the grid, I'm going to make a banner. And that'll add a little pizzazz to the piece. Now, always be thinking of ways you can make your composition more interesting, whether it's adding a banner or some other shape. Let your creativity flow. Now that we have that down, we're just going to finish it off with the wording, seek them in just my regular handwriting style. Okay, our lettering is down. Now we're just doing some little adjustments to things. I always try to make sure like everything is in the middle. I want everything to be centered. But that's just a personal thing that I like. Since the quote is talking about flowers, and flowers are my favorite thing to draw. Let's, yes, you guessed it, draw some flowers. To make things easier, I've turned on my vertical symmetry feature. And when I do these, I always start from the bottom and work my way up the canvas. So we're just starting with a flower at the bottom. And these can be really simple. I just like to do really simple florals. Then we're just gonna add some leaves. Then we're gonna work our way up to the middle part. And those are also gonna be leaves with some little berries. Now we're just adding another little top flower. And let's just fill in this top part here with more flowers. Now I'm going to add in the artist's name at the bottom of the quote. Now, this wouldn't be a Hey Bree piece if I did not add sparkles. There has to be some sort of sparkles in this. So let's add our little sparkles and make sure you have your symmetry feature turned on. And there you have it. We have a sketch ready to be refined. So, guess what? I'll see you in the next video where we color everything in and we see the final piece. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm definitely having so much fun drawing with you all and showing you all my process. Now, take these tips and make your own lettering composition. I would love to see them. Bye.